Good evening, everyone. This is Joe for Jaspy's Hobbyland. We are doing an eBay break. We're doing 2014 Panini Certified Football from eBay. This is break number 3 from stores.ebay.com/Jaspy's Hobbyland. Thanks to everybody who bid on their teams and won. Always have auctions there, so be sure to check it out. Stores.ebay.com/Jaspy's Hobbyland. We have one more ending tonight and breaking tonight. That would be the basketball, totally certified basketball. So, give that a gander. Got 2, 4, 6, and 8. And this was the year. That's what happened. Please note that rewards points cards replaced the 2014 Certified Football Freshman Fabrics rookie patch autograph card for players that were not available at time of shipping. That fateful year. Good luck, everybody. 2014 Panini Certified Football from eBay. Break number 3. This is the eBay break number 3. Good luck, everyone. So Jason KC 8 has the Titans, and he's just like, wait, should I expect a lot of Bishop Sankey? God, I hope not. Well, from a football perspective, Bishop Sankey should be... Could surprise a lot of people this year, actually. All right, here we go. There's Brian Hoyer, 9 out of 25 for the Browns. Second TD for Gronk. Somewhere out there, someone's very happy that they started Gronk. Because obviously you would in your fantasy football team. There's my boy Tim Brown for the Raiders, 104 out of 999. And someone out there, for whatever reason, accidentally forgot to start Gronk. And they're kicking themselves right now. Telvin Smith for the Jaguars, autograph. Nice. Certified potential auto out of 399. 002 out of 399. Yeah, the Steelers' defense is not as strong as one would think. You know, they traditionally do have a good defense. 203 out of 249, Lake Seastrunk. But, you know. Trent Dilfer. Ravens autograph. Nice. That's 49 out of 49. It almost looks like it says Dilper there. Michael Campanaro out of 999. Dan's like, hey, glad I started Tom Brady. You got to. How could you not? What would have been your other option, Dan? Bossman Mike had Phillip Rivers and Tom Brady, and he was just like, do I start Rivers or do I start? And we were all just like, here's out of 999, Jason Morrow. And everyone, we were just all like, dude, Bossman, gotta go Tom Brady. Fantasy football, gotta go Tom Brady's. Tom Brady. Oh yeah, like Dan also had the Rivers combo as well. Yeah, we're just like, no, you gotta go Tom Brady. Playing at home. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, X-Patch. That's number to 299. And everyone's favorite, Chris Borland out of 999. What's going on here? All right. Had penny sleeve issues there. Yeah, Brady's going to play angry this season. He's going to play angry this season. CJ Fedorovich, 007, doo-doo-doo-doo, out of 249. Yeah, he looks pissed nice, says Jason Casey. Yeah. You know he's got things to prove. Jordan Matthews has things to prove. There he is, freshman fabrics, 2-color patch and autograph. Jordan Matthews out of 699 for the Philadelphia Eagles. And Darqueze Dinard right there. Are you numbered? Or are you just fooling me? You're just fooling me. You look nice. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are into doing some more football tonight, we can do it. We got Spectra football in the store right now. With probably should have about, what, 10, 11 teams left. So go to jaspyshobbyland.com and check that out. If you're new here, be sure to hit the heart button below my face. That way you can follow us via breakers.tv. They'll send you a little email notifying you every time we go on air, which is generally Monday through Friday from about 1 p.m. Pacific to about whenever Pacific, like 10, 11 p.m. Pacific. Out of $9.99, Immortals, Emmitt Smith. What happens to RG3, folks? Where does he go? Or does he just kind of hold a clipboard until, like, Kirk Cousins doesn't play well, and then he's back, and there's quarterback controversies, and there's DeAngelo Williams. Sky's the limit for Jeremy Hill, that is for sure. 2 out of 25. For Cat Team. Bengals. Michelle's helping me out there. 11 left in Spectra. Thank you, Michelle. 11 left in Spectra, so be sure to check that out. You can pick your teams. Yeah, RG3, Michelle says, goes right to the right to the CFL. 220 out of 399. Kyle Fuller, certified potential. Nice autograph for the Bears. Oh wow, Michelle really cutting to the quick. She's saying RG3 goes to Montreal in the CFL or Burger King. Wow. RG3, if you're listening, that's Michelle's opinion, not mine. So if you're listening, it's Michelle's opinion. Shane's Gove, 34 out of 99. I can imagine RG3 watching this break right now going, come on, guys. Come on, guys. RG3 saying, I just came here to relax, take my mind off things, and just watch a 2014 Panini Certified break from eBay. Version number 3 from stores.ebay.com/JaspysHobbyland. And RG3's like, now I thought this could be my sanctuary. Can't win. Points. We'll randomize that off to everybody. There it is. Deion Buchanan out of $9.99. So I apologize, RG3. Jason Casey 8 says, I think he needs a fresh start somewhere else. I think so too. But what team do you think, Jason? I think that's what we were trying to figure out the other day. What team could he go? What team wants him, needs him at a $9.99? Because obviously, RG3 is probably going to want to start. You know, so where can he get that opportunity? What team would need him? Could need him? That's the question. Oh, for the Raiders, Khalil Mack, X-Patch, 232 out of 299. And out of 9.99, Taliaferro and Brett Favre, also out of 9.99. Good fit would be Arizona. Well, they gave Carson Palmer a big extension in Arizona, and I think they have a couple young guys that they're very high on in Arizona. So I'm not sure about that. Back up to Andrew Luck. That could be interesting. Bill says, I've got a spot for him in a rec league at the track, but he'd have to compete for the job. Oh, listen, Robert, if you're listening, if you're watching right now, I apologize. These words are not representative of Jasper's hobby, and we would love for you to come here and break for us anytime. Kadeem Carey for the Bears. Autograph. Nice. 3-color patch and autograph for the Bears out of 6.99. And Steve Smith Sr. 65 out of 99 for the Ravens. Jason saying Michael Wilbon was raving about Khalil Mack on PTI today. Dan saying Mack is legit. He is. I think he really is. And by all accounts, he works very hard. Works very hard in camp. All of his press conference interviews are he's very well spoken, down to earth. Doesn't seem like he's a sort of doesn't seem like he'd be a troublemaker or anything like that. Just puts his nose to the grindstone kind of guy. And frankly, that's the sort of players that the Raiders really need right now to kind of establish a good core. Amari Cooper's the same way too. Even for a wide receiver, it doesn't really show a lot of flash, and really down to earth, which I like. All right, next box, folks. Yeah, Dan saying Mack will help get the Raiders to the 4 wins. They will get the season for sure. Well, that'd be an improvement. Bills. Wow, Fred Jackson. Poor Fred Jackson. 25 out of 99 fabric of the game. And Kansas City Chiefs. Aaron Murray out of 9.99. It was backwards. I thought there was going to be something special there, but fooled me. Kuechly getting an extension. Bill's asking, hey, what fun is a little wide receiver without a little spine? That's true. That's true. Well, no, it's not to say, I'm sure he'll have flair when he needs to show it. Out of 249, Jamal Charles, Chiefs. But I guess I'm saying in terms of interviews and whatnot, I think he kind of keeps it close, which is good. I mean, on the field, I'm sure he can show a little flair. That's fine. And our favorite Taj Boyd X patch for the New York Jets. Out of 5.99, Taj Boyd. Where's Taj Boyd gonna go? Stephon Tuitt at 9.99 for the Steelers. Taj Boyd, biggest hit of the day. Taj Boyd, gonna put that on her Instagram. There you go. Chris Smith to $9.99 for the Jaguars. Oh, that's kind of funny. Look at that. It's like Ryan Matthews went to the Eagles and LaShawn McCoy left. And Ryan Matthews. It's like Panini almost planned that. Bum, bum, bum. Allen Robinson. All the Allens on the Jaguars right there. Allen Robinson. 3-color patch and the autograph out of $6.99 freshman fabric. Jaguars with that one. Immortals Marshall Faulk out of $9.99. Right there. That's a good one. Yeah, let's get that 2013 Spectra going. If you want to do a Spectra mixer, folks, we'll do 1 box of 2013 Spectra football and 1 box of 2015 Spectra football. So there you go. I mean, we can get that RG3 right there. Bill, that would actually be a good rec league team, man. If Taj Boyd was backing up RG3. You think maybe Taj Boyd and RG3 should maybe do a barnstorming tour of the U.S. and just show off their like amazing speed and throw the football around. There's Ryan Shazier at 249. Seven left in the Spectra. Pick your teams. Lovely. Let's get that going, folks. We are now in single digits on that. We can do that after this break. 43 out of 99. Mike Evans. Buccaneers. Nice. Remember, we do have another eBay break at about, what, 7:30, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. So if you want to do that Spectra without waiting for that eBay break to end, then let's do it. Let's fill up that break right now so we can do it right after this. There you go. There's Michael Sam. Certified potential Michael Sam. Out of 399. Not enough potential. Charles Sims. Don't know if he quite had the potential. Troy's like, where's the big unit tonight? And I was just like, Randy Johnson. It's a football break, but okay. The fat package. The fat package. Out of 100, Michael Campanaro. Oh, yeah. Nice. CJ Fedorovich out of 149. Texans. Hot, hot. KJ saying, Kutch ties it? Andrew McCutch? Neon Deion Sanders out of 149. Immortals. Nice. Who are the Pirates playing tonight? Dan says, sold a card on eBay today, went out to print the shipping, and the guy literally lives through him. Are you going to take it to him, Dan? Or is that creepy? Dante Moncrief, autograph. Nice, there it is. Colts auto, 11 out of 149. Dante Moncrief, certified potential. Now, there's definitely certified potential here. Dan says no. I want that extra $2 in shipping. Fair enough. Hey, it all counts. You don't want to get. I gotcha. Well, your safety is tantamount, Dan. You want to make sure you're safe. 41 out of 100. No Sean Moreno. Dan, you might be part of some sort of a To Catch a Card Collector show on like MSNBC or something like that. You want to watch out for that. $92 out of 149, Cyrus Kwanjo. Catch a collector. Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Do you know what you're doing here, Dan? It is Dan, isn't it? I was just trying to be a nice guy and drop this card off for him. Tom Savage, Texans, 49ers, 6 out of 49. X-Patch, 3-color X-Patch. That looks nice. Nice one for the Texans. And more gold right here. There it is. 50 out of 99. Justin Gilbert right there. Is he still the backup in Houston? I think Ryan Mallett might be the backup in Houston. Tom Savage might be the 3, QB3 there. I think it's Hoyer, Mallett, and then it's Tom Savage, I think. All right, let's see what else. What other kind of hotness comes out of here? Jordan Matthews, yes, hot, hot, hot. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 color patch. Jordan Matthews autograph, 191 out of 249. Nice freshman fabric auto. Storm Johnson. Storm's coming. It's a nice hit for the Eagles. Jordan Matthews should do pretty well this season. KJ saying, ooh, Starling Marte just caught a 95-mile-per-hour fastball to his upper back. That's got to hurt. Dante Moncrief, X-Patch. That's out of 299 for the Colts. And Geno Smith, 3 out of 25. Protect that jaw, Geno. And Steelers get 3, says Jason KC. So is it 14-3 now? Going into the half, maybe? Brandon Marshall, Bears Brandon Marshall out of 100. All right, 4 more boxes to go, folks. 4 more boxes in this eBay break of 2014 Certified Football. This is eBay break number 3. eBay break number 3. After this is over, we can go ahead and do some off eBay breaks. I think we can squeeze in some Spectra Football. Maybe the second half of Spectra Football. I would love to do that. Be fantastic. So go to jaspyshobbyland.com if you want to check that out. I feel like there's only 1 card in here. It's 150 points. Yay! We'll random that off at the end to all the teams. Keekley just got paid. Shane Scove out of 249. This guy, by the way, Trent Richardson. Like, if you're even a halfway competent running back, you should be able to at least pass block or at least do something, right, to get yourself out there on the field. Apparently, he's not even doing that. So what is that? I don't know. It's got to be between the ears, I think. Steven Jackson. Austin Seferian-Jenkins X-Patch for the Buccaneers out of 599. 305 out of 599. It's kind of a large number there. Immortals, Jerry Rice out of 249. Some base cards and an insert. Devonta Freeman, X-Patch for the Dirty Birds. 17 out of 599. And right here is old A.J. McCarron, 2 out of 25. Jason, gotta get ready for work? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can always take us with you. Use the Puffin browser on your mobile device, which allows Flash support on your browser on your phone. And you can watch Jaspy's Hobbyland. You can watch Breakers.tv on that. Might cost a couple bucks to get rid of some ads, but it's pretty worth it. Timmy Jernigan out of 9.99 Ravens. This break sponsored to you by the Puffin Browser. Jason's, your S3 doesn't like the Flash Player. Have you tried the Puffin Browser? The Puffin Browser doesn't work too nicely. You might need to update your Flash as well. That might be a thing you can do as well. 160 out of 399. Trent Murphy certified potential autograph. Just yeah, KJ, I agree with you. Breakers needs an app for sure. Not sure why they don't have that. Poor Jordy Nelson. There's Peyton Manning. Ah, poor Jordy Nelson again. 38 out of 99. All right, Jason. See you later, man. Have a good night at work. Go Patriots, he says. I think the Patriots should have no trouble with the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight. Wow, look at this. 1,500 points. We ran that off as well. Brett Smith out of 9.99. I'm insane in saying there's only 5 teams left in Spectra football. Let's fill that up, folks. If we fill that up by the time I finish this up, we can jump right into that. I know a lot of people won't want to wait until after the next eBay break, which happens in about 30 minutes. So I know you want to get that Spectra break started. Joe Montana, 476 out of 499. Certified Materials jersey. Kansas City Chiefs, Joe Montana. Zach Martin to 9.99. Haha Clinton Dix to 9.99. Eli, Aaron Murray, X-Patch to 5.99. Jarvis Landry. Tim Brown Immortals, 49 out of 99. Tim Brown probably has to be my favorite Raider, I'd say. Bo Jackson, Tim Brown's right up there. Bo Jackson, unfortunately, did not play long enough. 250. 249, Blake Bortles. But Tim Brown, Bo Jackson, those are the two guys that are right up there. Oh man, remember that Russell Wilson conspiracy from yesterday? That Da Vinci Code thing that we found yesterday? Man, we'll talk about it later. 65 out of 99, CJ Mosley. That was crazy though. I mean, if you want to learn more about that Russell Wilson conspiracy out of Spectra yesterday, be sure to check it out on our Instagram at Jaspy's Hobbyland. There's a picture of it there and an explanation. Greg Robinson, not numbered. Michael Sam, another certified potential autograph at a $3.99. Michael Sam for the Rams. Drew Brees for the Saints out of 249. All right, second to last box right here. Mario Williams, Fabric of the Game. 18 out of 99 for the Bills. Yalwyn Smallwood out of 9.99 for the Falcons. CJ Spiller, 51 out of 99, Bills. Could do a little something for the Saints this season, CJ Spiller. If you're in a deep league in fantasy football, could be emerge as a decent flex pickup. Ah, there's ODB. All right, an X patch, nice, not bad. 299, 261 on 299. Odell Beckham Jr. D Ford out of 249. You think D Ford supports D's nuts as a presidential candidate? One wonders. One wonders. I hope he does. In my heart of hearts, I really hope he does. Deion Buchanan out of 9.99 for the Cardinals. Points. Tim Brown out of 249. Tim Brown. Marcus Allen out of 249. Sorry, I had Tim Brown on the brain. Just daydreaming about Tim Brown. Oh, Tim Brown. Notre Dame, Heisman Trophy winner. Longtime Raider. Hall of Famer. Ah, nice. Frank Tarkenton. 380 out of 999 for the Vikings. Sky's the limit. 210 out of 249. Sky's the limit. Johnny Manziel. Is the sky the limit for Johnny Manziel? Calvin Pryor, Jets, certified potential. 168 out of 399. Certified potential. Sky's the limit. I hope in Panini Limited Football this year they'll have they should just have a really snarky insert set and just be like, just do like limited potential, and just get cards of all like people that who they think are gonna be busts. Oh well, Princess Diana back from the dead. If you're watching on YouTube wondering what that reference was about, you should have been there on breakers.tv/Jaspy. Paul Richardson. EJ Manuel. Oh, there's Tasty Live case break out of 599. Eric Ebron X patch. There's Greg Robinson out of 999. Yes, Stacey, you definitely walked in at the right time. Princess Diana was in the room momentarily, just a few moments ago, back from the dead apparently, and she dropped in a link imploring us to see her her features, to look at her features on the website. 10 out of 25, Calvin Johnson, Lions. So first of all, I questioned the veracity of that link, mostly because we all know that Princess Diana unfortunately was killed in a car accident or murdered. Bum bum bum. Asa Watson, Patriots version of Asa Watson at 249. 1, 2, 3 colors. Michael Irving. 936 out of 999. Anyhow, using my powers of deduction, I did not click on it. No, I banned her though. I did not click on it, but using my powers of deduction, I would have imagined that she is not alive, and those were not really the photos that we would have wanted to see of her. Kurt Warner out of 999. Definitely titling this video, That Time I Banned Princess Diana. And watch with the Princess Diana tag. This video will have like 1 million clicks. Sky's Limit, Sammy Watkins. Now this is definitely for sure. Sky's Limit, 93 out of 99. Get a decent quarterback out there in Buffalo, you never know. It was Diggity Dave? Who is Diggity Dave? Wow, look at this. 1 out of 5. Teddy Bridgewater. Sky's the limit. Vikings owner. All aboard the Big Hit Express. Whoop whoop! Look at that. All right, 2 more packs to go. Bradley Roby, Certified Potential Broncos, 178 out of 399. There's Bradley Roby again out of 999. Aha, 006, says Bill in Dallas. Sorry about that, he says. Interesting. Now we're all curious. Stay tuned next time for what is Bill in Dallas trying to say to us. Blake Bortles, X-Patch to 599. Marion Grice to 249. Larry Fitzgerald and Ace Sanders. There you go, folks. That was the eBay break number 3 for 2014 Panini Certified Football. Oh, points. Got to random off these bad boys. Hang on a second. 006 was actually Alex Trevelyan in the movie Goldeneye. We'll do 1,500 first. 400, 250. There's 250 like this. So we're going to randomize all the teams. Top team will win this. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Right there. So we'll do that. Let me pause it. I'm not going to pause the video. F it. We'll do it live. Here, we'll go to our random.org screen where you'll see this. See, it's the first game of the season, ladies and gentlemen. We're into it. Let's go to random.org. Let's do the dice. Let's do the lists. Let's get a list of football teams. There's my list of football teams. Let's do this. Let's paste that in there. All right, we'll roll the dice, see how many times we do the list. 6 times. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, And 6th and final time. This is for the points. Good luck, everybody. 6. So, the Detroit Lions. Where are you at, Lions? Lions, you have 1,500 points. Niners, 400 points. Ravens, 250. Bengals, 250. And Eagles, 150. There you go, folks. That's it for the break. That was eBay break number 3 for Certified Football, 2014 Certified Football from stores.ebay.com/JaspysHobbyland. Thanks a lot, everyone. We'll see you next time. Oh, yeah, this was for Thursday, September 9th. Just got to say that. 10th. Should write that down. Should change that number right there on my notepad. 10th. Can't screw that up.